Shota, congratulations. It's 3 home wins from 3.
Great, good for us, good for supporters. I think that's always great to combine these two things together with the local supporters, and it's great to give them this feeling.
All 3 goals have come from one man who, it turns out, is a goal machine for this football club. How impressed have you been with Oscar so far?
Absolutely. That's what he shows his character. Like it does. He's so sharp in a 16, and we have to he's really on it. And you know, when it's your time, then it comes.
How happy are you with the grit that the players are showing defensively? How tough they are?
Everything. It's we score almost every game. We scored 3 goals today. We defend. It's a teamwork, and I don't think we could take from strikers also anything defensively, because we keep a shape as much as we can. So I think this is very important. We still have to give credit to Coventry. They miss 2 the best players they have in attacking. Number 10, number 8. They missed last day probably the central defender. So very good football team who wants to play forward, wants to keep a ball. It was not easy, definitely. So we scored 3 and we defend well.
You've complimented the opposition there, so that must make it an even happier afternoon for you to beat an opponent who you hold in such regard.
Definitely. If you look at the way they play, also, or maybe that makes also a little bit different for them when the K players is not there. So, but I see they don't change much. They're still trying to play and play his own game.
The one sad point of the day, I guess, was Coventry having to come off pretty early.
Yeah.
Is there any early assessment?
We will know this Monday.
Okay. And with such a quick turnaround, QPR on Tuesday, is there any other players potentially in the frame?
No, but next game is more important one. So it's non-stop game again. We're going to switch everything. We will enjoy this evening, and we'll go straight to home recovery tomorrow and then go for the game.
And even though you've got a lot of injuries, Tufan, Seri particularly in midfield, doesn't seem to be phasing the players on the pitch. Does that show a great strength in depth?
It absolutely shows for the boys that how important is each of them. We cannot pick up 11 players and then play whole season. So most of them getting the time they have to. Longwen come in today, Cannon come in today, and they did a great job also. Some boys, they have all of them as a part to have these 3 points, and then it's going to be the same next weeks.
Ryan, really well done today. How did it feel to be out on the MKM Stadium pitch for the first time?
Yeah, it was great. It definitely feels better as a home player, that's for sure. I thought the fans were brilliant today. They really supported us when we needed it, especially at the end. It's a vital 3 points, and we moved to Tuesday now.
Outcomes obviously chalk and cheese from the last 2 weekends. How impressed were you with the side to respond from Saturday's defeat?
Yeah, I think the gaffer's been stressing about that. I think it's how we've reacted, and we've obviously reacted in a very positive way today. I thought we started really, really well, put them on the back foot. I didn't think they knew what hit them, really. And I thought we did more than enough to win the game anyway. I know we obviously had to defend well at the end, and we've seen the game out well, but I thought we deserved to win the game.
From what you've seen so far, there's a top scorer in the building, in Oscar, and 7 goals in 6 games. Have you ever seen a person be so clinical inside the 6-yard box?
Yeah, it's perfect for us. It just seems to be there. You know, I think goal scorers, they've got that instinct in front of goal, and he's certainly got that. I think Benji has been superb next to him as well. They're really good outlets for us as well, and long may that continue.
You haven't been obviously at the club very long, but you're a very experienced Championship player. How much knowledge can you give the younger lads and some of these players that have come in from abroad to help get Hull City where they want to be?
Yeah, hopefully a lot. I think time will tell as games go on, and the more frequent the games come, it becomes tougher. I think they found that out over the 3-game period last week. I think we'd looked a little bit tired at West Brom, but we've recovered well, obviously, and we've reacted well today. So hopefully, I'll help in any way possible, and I'm always there for anybody if they want to have a chat.
What was the selling point for you to come to Hull City?
I think it's just a project. It's really exciting. I think the fans can see that as well. I was talking, I think there's like 6,000-7,000 more fans here this season than there was at the start of last season. And it's a really exciting time to be here. We've got a very thin squad at the moment because of the amount of injuries we've got, but you look at the players we've got injured, I think we can have 2 or 3 very good championship teams within that squad. So as soon as everyone's back fit, as well as how well the lads currently are doing as well, I think we'll be very strong, and I think we'll see what happens.
And you're obviously going back to saying about experience in the Championship, all about Saturday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
The games are coming thick and fast. Another one on Tuesday in the capital.
Yeah, definitely, and it'll be another tough one again. Obviously, they've had a different manager, but they always play good football, QPR. I think be a tough test for us again, but recovery starts now, and we go again on Tuesday, and hopefully we can go and take another 3 points.
And you look at who we've played in the opening 6 games, 11 points is always a great number to take against any opposition, but you look at some of the teams we've played already, it shows a good benchmark.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think some of the teams we play, I think 2 or 3 of them have come down from the Premier League, 2 of them were in the Champion. One of them was in the playoff final last year, the other one was in the playoffs. So I think we can be very pleased with what we've gained so far in points wise, but it's just the start, and we need to go and keep kicking on and keep pushing on, because in this league I think if you win 2-3 games in a row, there's not many teams that do that. So if you can go and do that, then all of a sudden you're looking at a very good position.